Hey guys, how's it going? So finally we've all been complaining for quite a while actually about how we don't have secret packs for like Sword Soul and whatnot. But looks like they've added a Sword Soul secret pack. So this one also contains 10 Ys, I guess, right? Does it? No, it doesn't contain 10 Ys. This contains Yangzing. Okay. So this actually helps a lot with what you call it. I'm feeling tired right now. This this helps out a lot with newer players that want to build some of these archetypes, I guess, that were released as a selection pack, and now we have secret packs. So there is the punk one as well, and here it is. This is mixed with Karakuri punk, and then we have Sword Soul with Yangzing, I guess. What was the Yangzing pack originally? I don't actually remember. Well, whatever. We also have the new, well, we don't have a selection pack yet. It'll be 13 days until the next one as of recording this video. So, that's something I look forward to, I guess. And, let's see. Punk, Jam, Dragon Drive. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and pick all these up, actually. What are in these? So, let's see. You get 5 master packs and some accessories. Okay. I mean, I'll pick them up. Why not, right? And we won't take our time opening these today. So we have Tempest. Tempest is a nice kind of a somewhat generic that you can use for some things. It's not like super insanely generic, but I'll take it, I guess. I'll never have to craft Tempest now. Tempest is limited to 1, I believe, so. Our Tempest quota is done. Alright. And anything interesting here? Not really. If these had a guaranteed UR, that'd make me feel a little bit better. But whatever. And I guess while we're here, let's also get our free pulls. Why not? Well, if these are singles, I guess we can open them. Whatever. Vendred Battlelord. Ah, I'm already capped on him, I think. Whatever. Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay. Well, as it happens though, I'm pretty sure I have everything I would want from Punk and Sword Soul anyways. So I don't really need to... Audio kind of bugged on that one. But I have everything I would want from both of these, I think, right? So I'm 100% sure I have all the Punk cards. So might as well check. Featured. My cards. I'm lacking in some of the Yingzing, like Baxia and Yazi, right? But aside from that, I have Denlong and Xiaofeng, which is probably fine. And in terms of the Sword Soul cards, I have all of them except for Emergence, which I can just craft anyways. So, not worth at all for me to go into, I guess, as it happens. But, yeah. I guess this is nice. Sure, whatever. This shop, the first page of the shop has, like, improved a little bit, though, at least, I guess. And is there anything else? Missions, maybe? Anything in here? What is this? We all get a card protector. Looks not too bad. I guess we'll take a look at the accessories while we're here. Let's do whatever this one. This is fine. So, don't really have that many interesting, like, duelist card cases or whatever. So, whatever. My card box, not too interesting. So this is what this new one looks like. Alright. I wonder if anyone ever used that one. The blue outline is a little jarring on this, in my opinion, though. But it is something new. This one has like a bit of a purple outline. That's a bit hard to see with this background. This one has a black one. Are they all outlined like this? I guess they are. Oh, but this one in particular looks pretty nice. Legendary Dragon of White 2023. Legendary Magician of Dark 2023 also looks pretty good, honestly. I'm not like a fan of the monster there though. I don't know what this is, you know. Is that Dark Magician? Maybe. Whatever. So, no dual field or anything, right? What is this? TG1 EM1? Where do I get that from? Okay. And then I don't think there's anything new there. Did we get like a new icon or something maybe? As well? I think we did, right? For that pack. These are kind of like collector's items, I guess. As well. Let me see. Where were they? Were there any new ones, or am I just crazy? Yeah, there were. Okay. So we have this and this. Interesting. But I usually stick with Kribo. And, yep. Everything's in order here. Alright. Did we get monster arts for this? Oh, we did. I mean, alright, I guess. Stick to my defaults, I guess. Actual Kribo, Sengen. We'll stick with Sengen. Anyway. This update. Aside from the secret packs, everything else is kind of like extra, I suppose. But, not that bad, I guess. Still waiting on certain improvements, though. I don't know when they will, like, roll out, but I think Konami should have noticed, like, at some point. Like, soft once per turn effects having check marks is kind of, like, useless. Like, it should be instanced, at least, kind of, so that, like, we can tell if, an effect has been used like by a soft once per turn monster while it was on the field, so you can actually tell, right, if it still has its effect. The most meta noteworthy card that like you would need that for is for the branded deck, simply because of Mirror Jade, because Mirror Jade is just weird, right? This is kind of soft once per turn. This is like once per turn quick effect, you can send one fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard that mentions Fallen of Elbaz as material. Banish one monster on the field. Also, this card cannot use this effect next turn. So, it's soft twice, soft once per 2 turns, I guess. Whatever this is. So I don't have to go through like the logs. I can check if like the current Mirror Jade on the field has used its effect or not. Like, that would just be a nice change to have. It is somewhat nice that they, I don't know if it's completely true what I'm about to say right now, but, so if you search for, like, if you have a Banish face down, like, card, it'll tell you if it's from the extra deck or the main deck, which is nice. But as, like, the player, right? The player who has the Banish cards, I believe there still is no indication for whether your card is banished face up, or face down. You just have to remember, I guess, that there's no way for you to tell. Aside from, like, maybe checking the logs, right? If you just click on banished, there is no indication. So I'm hoping for that to be, like, changed or improved in some way. And, that sounds like a good change to me. And I think there were, like, some other things that could use some changing that would help as well. So, one of the things that they changed that some of you guys might not have noticed that I think is a good change overall is that, like, you don't instantly get ratted out if you have Maxi. Which is, like, even though I'm not, like, a super big fan of Max E. For example, if you have, well, before, if you had Max E, right? The game automatically passes priority to you. So, like, the red light or whatever goes to your opponent, or the blue light if you're the opponent going second, I guess, or whatever. So that light will pass priority to you, instantly ratting you out if you have something that can trigger. But now it automatically does that trigger, like, regardless, so it's harder to tell if your opponent actually has something immediately at the start of the duel off of the triggers ratting you out, which is nice. It's a nice change, I guess, right? Like, assuming turn player doesn't have Maxi and the other player has Maxi, it instantly passes priority to you and stops for a while. Like, it always used to do that, and that just rats you out, right? But now it'll, even if you have 0 responses in your hand, it'll go ahead and light up your thing for you as you're, like, loading in, I guess. And then it just passes priority back, right? So it's very hard to tell if your opponent has something or not. Like, for example, if they did have Maxi, they could have just opted not to use it, and it'd be very hard to tell. Versus if your opponent literally had no hand traps at all. You can kind of gauge it more as you start to, like, play and activate your cards. So that's considerably, like, more fair, and you don't have to, like, worry too much about that. So that was a good change. And I don't remember any more significant good changes like that. Because the hard once per turn thing, I usually keep track of it in my head anyways personally, so personally that was not a big change for me. The soft once per thing is more useful, and I can give the exact use case where it's actually a lot more useful. So we'll go to, let's see, Bestial Blackwing here. Yeah, so this comes up when you play Blackwing and you have Black Feather Whirlwinds. Like, if I forget which Black Feather Whirlwind I used, I can't just click on the card and go, and it won't show. It'll show, like, regardless of which one I activated, it'll show on both when I click on them that I activated Black Feather Whirlwind. And I won't know exactly which one I activated, so I always have to go back into the logs to check which one it was. And at least the logs tells you, like, where the card is located when it's, like, activated. It'll show, like, Monster Zone and Spell and Trap Zone, which is, like, pretty convenient for this. And I guess this is kind of fair, but if you reveal your opponent's hand, you can't see, like, what cards got revealed. Like, let's say you activate Epidemic or Triple Attack, you just have to remember what your opponent, like, activated. It won't show up in the logs, or it won't show the revealed cards off of, like, Epidemic, Eradicator, Epidemic Virus. You just have to remember them. Which I think it could stay that way, honestly. It could go either way. But, yeah. New changes are new changes, and I'm still waiting on, like, some little improvements here and there. But honestly, like, after they do that, the game gets, like, to the point where it's... I can't really think of, like, too many more improvements. Except, like... Well, if we talk about, like, in-game, I can't really think of a whole lot of things. I don't know. Maybe it'd be interesting if there was, like, something you could do. Well, I mean, like... If you, have the, let's see, where is it? Georgiano mate. I guess you can play rock, paper, scissors with Georgiano. When your opponent's, like, taking way too long or timing you out for whatever reason. If you don't have the Georgiano mate, not much you can do but, like, do something else, I guess, like alt tab or something. Would be nice if there was, like, a little bit of something you could do, maybe. Well, that's not really a big deal or anything, so whatever. But anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.